City News on TV Rotorua is proudly brought to you by Rotorua Central.
Good evening, Rotorua. Tonight on City News. The government's $420,000 grant for Crankworks is a significant investment for Rotorua. It's all about our tamariki on Sunday as the annual Children's Day celebration takes place. And Western Heights Pharmacy are ready to walk 100 kilometres for Oxfam. The recent announcement that the government is backing the Crankworks Rotorua Mountain Bike Festival by investing $420,000 from its Major Events Department fund in the 2015 and 16 festivals is a significant investment into Rotorua.
Look, it's absolutely huge for us. A few things. One, it's a financial contribution, which takes a bit of pressure off, or puts a bit of pressure on, depending on how you look at it. The second part is it legitimises the event as a major event on an international standard. And the third part of it is that it unlocks a bunch of support from government agencies such as Tourism New Zealand to jump in behind and start to leverage from the opportunities that Crankworks presents.
This Sunday is Children's Day, with hundreds of events happening all over the country to celebrate children. Many nations have Children's Day, but the magic of Te Ra o Te Tamariki is unique and special to New Zealand, with many local events happening to encourage families to treasure their tamariki.
Of course, there's the art, stories and music at the Redwoods, which is on from 1:30 till 4:30 in the afternoon. Lots of art-based nature play activities. We've also got the museum, their Body in Action, but they've got some additional activities running on the day, which is really, really cool, and that's from 10 till 3. The Aquatic Centre, plus the Arts Village, and then we've got the Rotorua Library.
We have an extended interview about Sunday's Children's Day activities coming up later in the show. Western Heights Pharmacy is reaching out in support of Oxfam, with staff training to undertake a 100-kilometre trail walk to help raise funds for the organisation.
For example, Dana, one of our team members and the leader of our team, she did 40 kilometres on Saturday and backed up with 30 kilometres on Sunday. So that's an example of a pretty busy and committed weekend for her.
In sport tonight, the Chiefs have named their team for the eagerly anticipated New Zealand Conference Derby with the Crusaders on Saturday night. Coach Rennie has shuffled his forward pack, bringing Manu, Tamifuna and Retallick and Kane into the starting lineup, moving Fitzgerald to flanker, with Captain Messam continuing at number 8, replacing the injured Vaipulu. The Chiefs are one of the only 3 unbeaten teams after 2 rounds of Investec Super Rugby. The game is on tomorrow night at Waikato Stadium. Kickoff is at 7:35 p.m. To your weather update now. A few showers with some heavy and the chance of thunder, light winds and an overnight low of 11. And we have a full forecast of the weekend's weather coming up after City News. Thanks to Met Service. You can access all the weather information you need at metservice.com. For program listings or to watch City News again, visit our website tvrotorua.co.nz, and remember you can see headline updates on our TV Rotorua Facebook page. Coming up on City News, we find out about some of the weekend's activities happening. There's a yoga convention in town, and we have details of Sunday's Children's Day and ways to celebrate our tamariki. And Kitty Danielle finds out about the Pacifica Fun Day being held tomorrow.
Well, it's a beautiful day here in Rotorua, just outside the Arts Village, and I'm joined by 3 ladies who are very, very healthy and very settled. And why is that? Because they are practitioners and lovers of yoga. Now, the 22nd annual yoga convention is going to be held here in Rotorua this Saturday, and there's 3 very excited ladies are going to be telling us about it. So we have Anne, Judy and Jenny here. And Anne, can you tell me why you've come to be involved and how much you love yoga?
The main reason is sharing it with other people. I think there's so many riches in yoga for every part of us. It helps us to be whole, helps us to offer things to our community, helps us to be well as individuals.
Brilliant. And I know that you are a teacher here in Rotorua. How many years have you been teaching here? Or is that rude to ask?
15 years.
15 years. And you look pretty happy about it. It's been an enjoyable time.
Absolutely.
You must be excited about this convention.
Very excited. It's been a lot of hard work, Kerry, and we've had a great organising committee, and we're really looking forward to seeing friends and colleagues from around the country.
Wonderful. Judy, you are very involved and are the president, the local president. So how excited are you to see this event coming to your hometown?
I'm really excited. I'm the president of the International Yoga Teachers Association New Zealand, and I've done every other role in the organisation for the many years that I've belonged, and this is kind of the icing on the cake. And I've had such an incredible team to work with that we've all worked together so well, and it's just going to be an amazing opportunity for our members and our non-members to meet and share ideas and really experience what yoga is truly about in every facet.
Wonderful. A very happy, positive attitude there. Quite a good representative if you're wanting to promote the brand. Tell me, Jenny, what is it about yoga that appeals to you?
Well, I'm a mother of two energetic young boys, and I have been practicing yoga since I was 17, but I really decided to go into it more deeply when I struggled with the challenges of parenting and staying positive and looking after myself. So I've just done the teacher training with International Yoga Teachers Association, which I have loved, and I've been teaching in town here for a year and a half. And so for me, it helps keep me well and positive and happy, and it allows me to share something with others. I have a lot of people coming to me with health issues, and this kind of helps to set them on the right path. And just personally, it reduces the yelling in the morning for me.
Oh, well, I think I could probably sign up then. My children will be saying, Mum, there's a class for you. So tell me a little bit about what the convention is going to be all about. What are the days going to be filled with?
Well, most importantly, I guess, is we've got a really special presenter, Marion Elliott. She wrote a book called Zen Under Fire, and she demonstrated in Afghanistan how yoga could help her with the work that she was doing there for the United Nations. So she found it pretty challenging, as you can imagine, working in Afghanistan, and she really brought all the aspects of yoga into her daily life to help her cope. So it wasn't just about doing the asana, the physical posture, but it was about the whole learning to relax and to have a different perspective on life.
Absolutely fabulous, ladies. What wonderful representatives for this beautiful convention, the 22nd annual convention coming to Rotorua. Make sure that you get along and be part of it, and I certainly will. Thank you so much, ladies. Now, before we go, I said I was going to start, so I'm going to be put through my paces. We've got some mats and we're going to get down on the ground, and I'm going to maybe learn a couple of poses.
And allow the back foot to press strongly into the floor. And then take your arms gently out to the side and bring them up so they're in line with your ears. You may, if you feel comfortable with your balance, and it's pretty tricky when you're outside, you may take your head and take your gaze to look upward as you take your head back. Make sure you're still breathing, that's really important. And then on an exhale, take the arms out to the side and lower the arms. And turn the feet in the opposite direction, so you'll now be facing the road. Lovely. So once again, the front leg bends to 90 degrees and the back leg is firmly grounded. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Allow the chest to lift as the shoulder blades come in onto the back. Take the arms out to the side and lift them up to beside your ears. Lovely. And then the gaze, the head may drop back. So you should feel a real strong, affirming pose. Nice and grounded. You may bring your hands into Namaste. Namaste is one of the many hand mudras, and it promotes peacefulness and restfulness. If you're feeling brave and strong, You may lift your arms up towards that beautiful blue sky we've got in Rotorua today. Wow, doing really well. Such a
So we all know about Mother's Day, Father's Day, but isn't it wonderful that we get to celebrate Children's Day? With me today I'm joined by Julianne Wilkinson from the Rotorua Lakes Council. Children's Day, Julianne, how nice.
It's wonderful, isn't it, that we've got an opportunity to celebrate with our children. The idea of Children's Day is that we want our adults, whether they be grandparents, mothers, fathers, caregivers, to actually go out there and spend some time with their children doing things together.
Absolutely. So when was Children's Day first introduced to New Zealand?
Well, good question. I don't actually know, but I do know that it has been running for a significant number of years here in Rotorua. We've been doing activities in conjunction with lots of different organisations over the years, and this year Rotorua Lakes Council has tried to get a bit of coordination around our events in terms of the fact that, you know, we've got some wonderful facilities, the museum, the aquatic centre, the forest, the library and Rotorua Arts Village, and we're trying to coordinate our activities this year to give everyone a bit of variety.
Oh, that sounds really exciting. Now I know in previous years, and you have been based down at the Redwood Centre. Now, you've put on some wonderful things down there in the past. How have the children reacted to that?
Oh, the children love it, you know, and the parents love it, which is really cool too. And every year we get feedback saying, I hope you're going to do this again next year. We had such a wonderful time. So it's such a good reward to hear that, you know, we are providing a really cool day for parents to get out there with their kids and have a good time.
Absolutely. And the organisations that are involved, they must really love it too.
Oh, yeah, we do. We get some organisations coming back every year. There's, you know, Plunkett and Parent Centre, and we get the same volunteers too. We get really cool people who love working with kids, especially at the Redwoods. They love that sort of environment, the nature play, and they just love being in the outdoors. So,
as well as the travelling tuataras, they seem to put on quite a show, don't they?
Yeah, Jill and Brian, they're our go-to people. They do a huge amount of work for the activity at the Redwoods. You know, they coordinate all of the volunteers and all of the activities that are taking place on the day.
So what have our beautiful children of Rotorua got to look forward to this year?
Well, there's a lot happening, so I'm going to have to refer to my list.
Okay.
Of course, there's the art, stories and music at the Redwoods, which is on from 1:30 till 4:30 in the afternoon. Lots of art-based nature play activities. And we've got a cool walk later in the day where kids are going to go and hide woodland creatures in secret locations that they can go back and visit another time. We've also got the museum, their body in action, but they've got some additional activities running on the day, which is really, really cool, and that's from 10 till 3. The aquatic centre, everyone loves a bit of a swim, but get in the water with your kids and have a go on the inflatables. They've got those running, and you can use the spa as a free upgrade. Plus the Arts Village, of course, everyone knows about the yarn bomb. So this is people's opportunity to give a bit of knitting and creativity a go and create some stuff for an installation on their front lawn. And then we've got the Rotorua Library. I don't know if you've heard of Fletch the Tuatara, but he's the mascot for the Rotorua Library. And guess what? It's his 10th birthday.
Oh,
so they're having some really cool celebrations around that, actually on Friday, so after school from 3:30 till 5, or on Saturday from 1:30 till 3 p.m. So that he's having a double banger birthday. He's having two lots of celebrations, which is cool for him.
Absolutely. Okay, so Julianne, just a reminder, it's on every day, on the same day every year, sorry.
Yes.
So just a reminder what day that is.
So celebration for Children's Day, national celebration all across the country, is the first Sunday of March every year.
First Sunday of March. Well, there you have it, Rotorua. You've got your day, you've got Mother's Day, Father's Day, and now it's time to show our children that we cherish them and celebrate Children's Day. If you don't have one, go steal one from your brother or sister. Good uncles, good aunties out there as well. Thank you. Rotorua Pacific Island Development Charitable Trust is having the annual Pacifica Fun Day coming just this Saturday. With me, I'm joined by Chairperson Anna and Community Coordinator Sylvia. Kia ora. Thank you so very much for your time.
Bulavinaka, talufa.
Just a quick background about the trust, if we can, please, Anna.
Well, the Rotorua Pacific Island Development Charitable Trust was first established, if I can remember, way back in 2001 by Pacific Island members of Pacific Island community that live in Rotorua. And since then, there has been, we have an organization, but it's a non-profitable organization, and because people that are elected as members or representative from each Pacific Island community that are member of the board are not paid. So we have ups and downs, and the people that have left and moved on, and within the last 3 or 4 years I have been a member of the Board of Trustee until today. And like I said, it has gone back more than 10 years ago, and it's still going. And I think the trust is there for the Pacific Island people that dwell or live here in Rotorua.
Lovely. So in order for it to have been started 10 years ago, there must have been quite a strong Pacific Island community here. What are the numbers?
The numbers, according to 2013 statistics, is closer to 3,000, and it's still growing. Yeah, it's still growing, and particularly with the Fijian community, we have had families that recently moved in within the last 2-3 years, and that has also increased the number.
Sylvia, coordinator, how's the role going?
It's good. It's busy. Yeah.
So what are the types of things that you're having to do?
There's 2 roles. So I'm a coordinator in my main role, but I also manage a project which is Power Up, which is an educational program spanning 28 weeks, covering projects from early childhood, primary, secondary, and parents and communities, and helping all our families, our Pacifica families, to build their capability and knowledge about the education system, and especially the targets that have been identified in the Pacifica Education Plan.
Very, very good. And obviously one of those roles is the Pacifica Fun Day. So how's that been going in the planning process?
Yep, it's been busy. It's been busy. Rebuilding up and reaffirming the relationships with the communities, and reconnecting with some of the communities who we haven't seen for a while, or who weren't aware of the trust and their activities. Yeah.
Very good. So you're bringing that community closer together by having the fun days. What have we got to look forward to? Sorry.
We've got food stalls from different island groups, so each of them bring in their own traditional dishes. We've got performing arts from the youth, so traditional performing arts and some mixed contemporary items. We also have arts and craft for sale. We've got a lot of information for Pacifica communities who, it's a one-stop shop where they can find out about education, health, housing, etc. Yeah.
So whereabouts will it be held this year?
The Village Green, the Rotorua Lakefront.
And it's this Saturday, isn't it?
It's this Saturday, starts 10 o'clock and finishes around 2 o'clock.
Oh, very, very good. And now is it open to all the community?
It's open to all the community, and we encourage all the community to come in and celebrate the Pacifica cultures, the flavours, the sounds, the colours, the smells, and be part of that and join us with that. It's our time of sharing. And
Yeah, we will also be the students, because I teach here at the nursing school, and our second year and third year students will be doing some health checks for our community members, and also we will have a stall that will it is a way of engaging our Pacific people, into education, especially with teaching, early childhood teaching, because that's also one of our main project that we're looking at. It's under in progress at the moment with the establishment of our early childhood center. So we will get brochures and pamphlets from the education department here at Wairiki, and have that as a marketing day for
educating everyone about what's on offer for them. Thank you so very much. Thank you very much for your time, Anna. Thank you very much for your time, Sylvia. And there you have it, Rotorua community, the Pacifica Fun Day, culture sharing, education, food and fun this Saturday.
Thanks for joining us tonight. From all the team here at City News, ko Maria Rotorua.
Content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.
News on TV Rotorua was proudly brought to you by Trade Central.